Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Here we are in the city of Antarctica. Thank you very much for joining me. So we are going to build a university today. We're going to expand our city today. We've got a lot of little issues and problems that have popped up with the builds that we've done. Our citizens are crying out for aid. They're also crying out for Tetley tea. I keep saying Tetley tea. Why do I keep saying it? It's Yorkshire tea. I've got boxes of the stuff, and Tetley seems to have been burned. Am I being brainwashed in my sleep by Tetley tea? Are they coming over and trying to steal my loyalties? Look, we've got a Yorkshire tea van there for everybody to see. There we go, delivering. So, let's just zoom out a minute and just take a look at what's going on. By the way, we also had an expansion to level 4 for our forestry processing area. So let's just take a quick look at the benefits that gives us. There we go. So we get access to the engineered wood plant, the soft paper factory, wood chip storage, forestry maintenance building, and the large tree sapling greenhouse, which is fantastic. So we'll come back to those buildings another time. We'll just let this thing keep ticking away. Interesting to see. Yeah, we need a bit of a boost in workers, so that's fine. So we're going to pause the game because we do have a couple of issues, as you can see, and I want to keep on top of these because in hard mode, things can suddenly go downhill very quickly. First of all, possibly the easiest one to fix, we have a lot of trash problems. So let's have a look at our garbage processing is pretty poor. I mean, it's all the way over here. I mean, that isn't totally filled, but all the trucks are out. All the trucks are out, all the trucks are out, and all the trucks are out. You can see them all here. They're not really getting caught in a traffic jam. There's just quite a few going out. But I think they're just struggling to get down to this end of town. We do have a snow dump down here. So some sort of facility round the back here would be okay, I think. So I'm just going to sort of move these out like this. And I'm just going to build that. Can I get closer? Across the back there. And we'll go for, let's have a look, maybe just another recycling plant. I could probably fit 2 on here if it would let me do these roads properly. I'm going to do 1 for now. And hopefully that will cover this side of the road. Yeah, you've got that. Let's go to the end. There we go. Excellent. So almost up in our processing. I think we'll go with that and we'll see how we go. Excellent. Okay, let's just pause a sec. So what's going on here? Suddenly everybody's complaining about low land value. Make sure there are parks and the ground is not polluted. Now that is weird. We did not have a problem with that before. And as you can see, all of these people here are complaining, and these people up here, and these people over here. Now one of the things with, and these people up here, one of the things with hard mode is that you need much more service coverage to keep people happy. So we have a quick look at the land value. I mean, here is good. So these couple of complaints here, you can just shut up because you've got high land value. Down here isn't the best. We do have this park over here, but I think maybe we could give these guys and girls just a little cheap dog park in here somewhere. I hate the fact the dog park is just that little bit too wide and will affect any paths that we have. I'm going to put that right opposite that path there. And just see... Yeah, the lines slightly adjusted themselves. The green just came out a little bit. And maybe... Yeah, ever so slightly. And maybe just a slightly bigger park. On the corner here. I think would be nice. Oh, there we go. We've got nighttime kicking in. So everybody's pleased about that. There we go. Nice. Do like these sort of parks. And we can maybe build sort of around that as well. Why not? Let's make that into a... where would be coming off of this road here? That would be the closest we can get. And we can go up to there and along to there. Just to add a little bit of interest. Take out the houses. And just plonk a few trees along here. Why the heck not? We do have a nice amount of money, which I'm really pleased with. So I'm just going to do a nice little row of trees. Just along there. Excellent. We've got some of these small little bushes, which we can sort of add around for some detail. Oh, we can hear upgrades going on. Something's happening. Yeah, there we go. So they're not complaining as much down here, which is nice. And these are still complaining over here. I'm surprised that it's such an issue. What's going on with this bit of land here? Nothing. We've got this path that goes through. So I'm just wondering if we could do something here. It's going to mean deleting that. We're going to grab the normal road, which isn't really going to please people. I don't think I'm going to fit something in here, you know. If we go like that, they're going to have to rebuild, which is fine. Let's take out that and pop that in. And then here, I want to squeeze a little park in as well. Wrong button, that's this one. I mean, the dog park is like the smallest one. Oh, that was also save available to us, which means we're going to lose something there. But we'll go with that. We'll get some shops back in. And then we can just connect this up again as well. Let's grab... It's this path, isn't it, we're using? Okay, let's turn off all of my guidelines and see if we can just squeeze that in there. We can. So they still get their connection through. Yeah, let's go with that. Over here, I don't know why they're complaining. It's very weird. I know we've got this going through. Is it the noise? I mean, the noise is overlapping a little bit. It's not huge. I'm going to leave that. We're going to leave that going and see what happens. This up here is terrible as well. Look. That is really bad, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to come back to that because I'm not entirely sure what else I can do to fix that. Now, the other thing that we need to fix is we've got a lot of people complaining about not enough educated workers. There's quite a few of these around. So if we have a look at our education tab, and I'm just wondering whether doing our campus is going to help with the low land value citywide, because you can sort of increase the overall city land value. I can show that down here, I think. Average land value, there we go. Yeah, so we can sort of beef that up on a citywide sort of thing. But yeah, if we look at our education tab, so elementary school, we have capacity. We've got them dotted around all over the place, so that's good. High school we're struggling with, so that one is pretty much filled. These people over here are struggling, so let's pop a few more high schools down. We've got plenty of money now, so it's not an issue. I'm going to go with this one. I'm assuming we've got some stops along here. And we're getting a bit close to our industry, aren't we, as well? Over there. No, we've got some offices. Yeah, maybe we'll just sort of build something off of here. Like this. Nothing too big. There we go. We're going to change that to some shops. And then we'll pop in... I'll do that to one side there. Yeah, and then we can add in a nice little park alongside that, something school related. The tennis courts. Yeah, everybody loves tennis in the snow. I've had plenty of comments about that, but that's good anyway. That'll give more access to these people over here. You've got, I wonder what suddenly changed for the land value to do that. Yeah, that's gonna fox me for a while, that is. Okay, well, I might look into that a little bit more in a minute. Yeah, so high school coverage, now we've got better coverage. We've got better capacity, I should say. University, we have none. And we have eligible 3,112. So, for instance, if we take a look at this building here, they would like one highly educated worker. If we look at this building here, they were abandoned because education was too low. So that is basically the next thing we need to do. And we sort of earmarked this area over here for our campus. Now, we've got some noisy facilities here, which is fine. We've got recycling centre, but we're not going to get any pollution from that, are we? I think we are a little bit, aren't we? When that starts filling up. But I'm wondering if we can sort of just take a bit of this as a campus, and it could even go over the road. So for instance, if we took like this road up here, we could do something with it over there, and then we'd need another way into the campus. So how about we sort of went like, I feel like I want that there. So that could be the way into the campus. Do you know what, would that go straight across there? I know that's a junction right by a junction, but yeah, I don't mind that. Let's do that. Let's just check our road configuration. Let's just keep the game running. So don't need stop signs there. Don't need... Oh, let's shut that menu. Chuck that menu, I was going to say. Probably don't need stop signs there. Yes, they can come in this way rather than coming here through, you know, the tram entrance and all this other stuff that's going on here. How's this guy going? 6 trucks out. Look, it's already almost full. That is nuts. There is so much trash out there. That is really bad. And I can't fit this one alongside here because of the road. Let's just see if I can redraw that road in. Will it? There we go. Excellent. So I'm going to put a second one over here. Wow, we're going to be spending so much money on these, but we just need to get these going. So here we go. So let us jump into our education and campus. So we've got two choices. We've got trade school, liberal arts, and university, which doesn't open until 28,000 population. And we're having lots of people leaving at the minute, probably because of low land value. Darn you! So let us get this in down here. And I'm thinking I would like that right opposite there. There we go. So when you come in, you see this imposing building set back from the road, which is great. And that has now changed this campus area to, let's swing around this way, campus area. Aha. So we need a name for our campus area. Let me know, snow related, tea related, all the usual things. And yeah, we'll try and do something with that. I feel like we need a little bit of light. I do enjoy seeing the city at night, but let's get some light so we can find it a little bit easier to build. Aha, there we go. That's a little bit better. Excellent. So let's swing it round this way and see what options we have. I do like all the little path connections that we get off of here. So trade school path with decorations. We have the trade school dormitory, we have the trade school study hall, we have the groundskeeping, and we have the book club, and that is it. Okay, so dormitory wise, I'm thinking maybe off down the side here would be good. You know, because we do have this road up here, which I think actually I'm going to upgrade to the one with sound barriers along here. Let's just see how much of a difference that makes with the sound. So, I mean, it's barely overlapping over here. And I've done this before, and I'll get people saying, why don't you upgrade both sides? And it's normally because, look, there we go. I've only needed to do one side, and it stopped any sound. I can't do that one. Leaking out of here, which is good. Is there any other highways that could do with sound barriers? Yeah, this up here could do. Oh, yeah, I can't do that, can I? Because they're too close together. All right, yeah, that will do. Oh, my goodness, so many people dying. Oh, we're growing, look. So I don't know what that land value thing is. I think it might be just a little bug or something. Or you'll probably let me know in the comments the stupid boneheaded thing I've done. Okay, so let's bring these up here for a start. How big are these dormitories? They're quite large, but they've got some space behind. So I'm thinking if we can go... Would they fit in the other way? If I had like a path going there, they wouldn't fit in that way. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to put one there, and then one there, or one next to it here. Yeah, I'm going to do one next to it here with a little gap in between, and we'll take this and we'll just bring that up to there for now. There we go, with the nice lights coming down the side here. Yeah, that's okay. We can, well, we know there's no sound coming down here. We can put a load of trees, make that look nice. That'll be good. And then this little section here, I'm going to bring that all the way across. We can add in our groundskeeping. They can have their own little area. That is going to be there. And then we've got the book club, which I think may as well go the other side here. And I think that'll look quite nice. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I feel like I need to move it over a bit. Do you know what? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it there. I think that's all right. And then we've got our study hall. So obviously where they're going to go to study. I want this to be maybe off over to the side here a little bit. So I'm going to sort of come up to there. How big is this? Yeah, we're going to pop that against this one. There we go. Excellent. And we're going to take that up the side. Excellent. Overlaps nicely, but that one doesn't. Let's go a bit higher. Nope. It's going to be up there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, everyone seems quite happy. And now we're getting people upgrading. You can hear the little ding, ding, ding. So just having these in here, look, now our average land value is 42. So I'm wondering whether, because I do know, like I said, hard mode, needs more services, and services of course affect land value as well as other things. I'm just wondering whether this average land value thing is going to be something we need to really keep an eye on. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to pop that there, and then you need some over here. I'm going to just carry that all the way along. That's going to be covered. That's going to be covered. Yep, heating availability is fine. Water availability is fine. There we go. Excellent. So what are we getting in here? So students, we can have 500 we need to get to the next level. Campus attractiveness, we're almost there. So let me just do a little bit of detailing, and that might just take us over that limit. Okay, there we go. So students, we've got absolutely tons of students. We've got a capacity for 1,112. We needed 500 so we can get to the next level. Attractiveness, yeah, we're over that. So all we need is 2 academic works. Now, you will probably remember this from before. We can give money to academic works, and there's a percentage chance of creating them. That increases more academic staff. So this is 20,000 a week. So there is absolutely no way we're going to be able to afford that. I'm going to go for the 1,000, and we'll see what happens there. And it's going to be in IT and engineering. Oh, that costs, give a research grant of 50,000. What does a research grant actually do? Because that is not tied to this, is it? I know we haven't got enough money for doing that anyway. I'm not entirely sure, but could we do any of these? So visiting scholars, increase faculty bonus 25%, increase faculty upkeep by 25%. What's our upkeep at the moment? Ooh, quite a bit. Free lunch, $1 a student increases happiness. Maybe not doing those at the moment because we don't need to. So I think we're just going to leave it like that and wait until that grows a bit and we get more people in. And look, no one's complaining about land value anymore. Nice. What are we at? 43. That's probably because all the people that were complaining have now moved out. Yikes. So we'll have to see how that goes. Let's have a quick look at any mass transit we have around here. So we've got our trams are literally stopping right outside. Tram, there we go. So I don't think we need to change that. I don't think we need to bring the tram into this area. They can walk out from there. That is fine. And maybe we could just add a couple of 3 walking paths just here and there for people to get across if they want to. Let's add one here. Over here they can get through. I feel like we could connect this area to over here. It would be good. Yeah, let's see if we can do it here. Yeah, we're going to take out a fence. That's fine. This is going to be temporary because at some point... There we go. We're going to end up sort of upgrading this area, but just making it easy for people to get in. They can cross over. Yeah, I think that's okay. They can all get across here all right. Excellent. I feel like this bit of the front here, we do have a need for some shops. So let's put some low density shops in there. And we've got an autosave. Excellent. A quick sip of tea. I could do with that. So we could probably do with allowing this to run for a little bit. One more thing I'm going to do. We have a need for some industrial offices. We could just add some offices down here just to block any noise or anything that comes over from this side. And we've got the trees over there. I don't think having some offices there is such a bad idea. There we go. And this is all going to slowly fill in, which is exactly what we need. And there we go. Look, people are loving this path over here to get over to our university. So that is just what we needed. And this is filled in quite nicely. We've got some bookstores, some wine and liquor. This bookstore's facing the other way. That's fine. I like the fact that it's backed on two different sides. Excellent. Looking good. We've got a bit of an office block there on the corner. That's okay. Maybe a big high-powered solicitors or something like that. And a few smaller buildings as well. I think that just fits in with this area. Really nice. And I can hear lots of people upgrading, which is fantastic. Yeah, look, everyone's really happy with the city. Excellent. Cool. Okay, right. So I want to get this little slot here done. So I think it was last episode. We sort of turned it into a mini little teeny tiny transfer hub sort of thing. And I asked your ideas as well what to put in here a couple of episodes ago. So I'm going to go and check out the comments and see what we can come up with. Okay, just while we're doing that, we're getting some electricity problems which are affecting us over here. So I'm going to add in another geothermal plant. And I like this sort of pattern that we've got going here. What's that one? Geothermal heating plant, geothermal power plant. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm doing. What the heck's the difference? I know what the difference is. So we're going to pop one of these on. I wonder whether to face that the other way. No, let's do it like that. Let's do it that way. And that bumps that up. Ideally, what I'm aiming to do is to get my budget back down to just 100%. Or 101%, because it's a tiny little boost, but it gives you an extra truck or an extra vehicle in that category. That's why I do that. So I'm going to do, I haven't got buses yet. I don't have trolley buses, but I'm going to do it with all of these before I forget. There we go. But ideally, I'd like my water and my power to have enough and not be so high, because it's costing us so much money. Let's just have a look at our water options, because we have unlocked now the large water tower. So we've been using the water tower, which gives us 60,000 meters cubed a week, upkeep 300. This is upkeep 900, but gives us 160,000 meter cubed a week. So probably one of these somewhere, and we will probably solve our problem. Could we perhaps pop that in the middle of this roundabout here? For no other reason than it means it will be in the middle of a roundabout. Let's do that. I'm just trying to get me markers on so I can line this up. There we go. All my guidelines are on. Let's go back here. I'm going to run that. There we go. I'm going to put that across there. And then that is probably about as near to the middle as we're going to get. So I'm going to pop that on there, and it does this weird thing where it puts a divot into the ground. And I've no idea why it does that. Oh, because we're playing vanilla. That's probably why. But then that's okay. Could I just hide it with some of this? Oh, darn it. That needs heating pipes as well. Okay, let's upgrade this to a heating pipe. There we go. And of course, it's probably going to need electricity, which for now, we're just going to run a cable over here. Let's go like that, and we'll just come straight into there. Oh, darn it. Let's just go straight into there. That will do. That will do for now. So let's see what that's going to do to our water. Okay, that's going to bump that way up high, which is fantastic. So then it's just sewer treatment. And if we come back over here to where we were before, I've just got turned around a bit. There we go. So where's our sewer treatment? Here. So we've got the Eco Inland Water Treatment Plant. Do we have something better now? We have the Eco Inland Water Treatment Plant. That's the same thing. And that is the biggest that we've got at the moment. So I'm thinking maybe we'll just pop some of these in. What is that going to give us? Another 60,000 meters cubed a week. And what do these cost us? 600 a week. Let's pop 3 of those in. There we go. They're on sewage treatment through the roof. So let's pop this down to, well, we'll do 101% and see what we're doing. So we can actually save ourselves some money, which is fantastic. There we go. And when we've got a bit more money, we'll put a bit more electricity in to keep us covered. But I think we're doing okay for the moment. Yeah, we're not going to get quite down to 100 yet, are we? We'll up that a little bit. There we go. Excellent. Very good. Oh, now, of course, we're having a huge drop in temperature which means lots of people are complaining about our lack of heating, which at the moment I've been using the geothermal heating plant, which I can afford to do another one, and I would love to have that here lined up with this one here. So I am going to pop that one in, and then we're going to, let's connect that this way. There we go. So that should take us well over the limit of what we need. There we go. Excellent. So any more drops in temperature will be fine. Right, so we're just looking at our transportation view at the moment because a lot of you said to use this little section as a transport hub of sorts. And as you know, we have done with our trams that we've got going here. And just looking at the routes that we've got 2 routes that go around here. I believe one goes clockwise and one anti-clockwise. Yeah. Which is bringing in a lot of people here. Let's just have a look. So that'll be these 2 here. So yeah, lots of people using those, which is fine. Do they need to be adjusted a bit? Probably could do with another one. Let's get that up to 5 on there. Any minute now. There we go. So that's the blue line. Our purple line probably could do with another 1 or 2 on there. I'm going to up that to 6. And that's 5 and that's 6. There we go. But then the other lines, a lot of you were saying to split them. So if we just turn off so we can see, we'll turn off that one and turn off that one. So I've just got this one extra line here, the first one. It turns around at the end here, comes through our little transport hub we're going to build. It goes up this main line alongside the bridge. I haven't seen my last episode yet where I put this in, I think. I mean, I've seen it. I mean, you haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen your comments is what I'm trying to say. So if anyone had any different ideas. But we've got that going up there. And then it goes round our residential and back again. But it also splits off to come up here to our industry. And a lot of people said to do a separate one for the industry. So what I'm going to do is just take out all the industry stops that are up here for now. There's one over there. And then there should be just 2 on that road. Have I missed one? Let's go around, let's go down, let's go along. I feel like I've missed one somewhere, otherwise I've got no reason to come up this road. Oh, yeah, I've got here, and then here, and then we've got, this is the road I was thinking I was on before. There we go, and then down here, and then it will stop going up there. There we go. So that's going to stay going up and down this main road and back again. And then what we could do... So I'm just looking at the stops. We've got, quite often we've got stops here. I want stops here as well. And as it's separate from the road and it's not going to cause any problems, I'm going to do that. Then we've got stops there. Can we put stops here? Yeah, we can put stops there as well. So that will help these guys and girls. And we've got stop, 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 stop. Splits off, stop at the transfer, and then stops down the main road. Yeah, excellent. And then what I'm going to do is add another one in here. So I can do a new line. I don't want to do them all on top of each other. And we've got quite a few coming in here. Let's just move that one, if I can, over there. And that one as well. Going to get the people running. And then we've got another stop in the middle there. And then we'll do a new stop there. And this one is going to go up the main line. So it's also going to stop at the same places. So it's going to overlap this one a little bit there. And here. But then it is going to cut across and go up here. So now we're going to stop. Oh, another quick autosave. Sippity. Now we're going to do our stops up here. And this is going to... Oh, we can stop right outside the school. Can't go up there, obviously. Yeah, we'll do one there. Now this is going to go around our industry area. So it's separated out. Yes, I'm putting the stops in different places. Spreading them out a little bit more, I think. There we go. And then it's going to come back down here on the opposite side. And it's going to stop there. It's going to stop there. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we'll stop all the way down. There. And then... Hang on a sec. Oh, I started on the wrong side of the road, didn't I? It should have gone up there and then back down there again. So if I do... complete line there. But then what I'll do is I'll move that to this side of the road. I think it's still going all the way around. Let me just fix that. I'll be right back with you. Oh, of course, it has to go the other side, doesn't it? So what we'll do is we'll add some stops in. As it's going to come down here anyway, we'll add some stops where there's obviously other stops. So there's a stop. I can't really see. Let's turn these on again. Put the yellow one on because that comes down here. There's a stop there. There's a stop here. Drag line to add stop. There we go. And this side. Give me the purple. No. Give me the purple. Yes. There we go. And then we'll have one out here as well. There we go. Excellent. So it just it does overlap this other one a little bit, but it takes in this area up here. Fantastic. So hopefully that'll work a bit better. And then, so that one was our purple one. How many vehicles? 13. Oh wow, there is so many people already waiting at these stops. That is just nuts. But you know what? I might just leave that on 13 because that's a lot of people wanting to get to work, and we'll see how that goes. And then the other thing I want to add into this area here as well is buses, because even though we have these tram lines go up the main bit, there's no buses sort of in the middle. We are relying on a lot of people walking, but I think a nice little bus set up here would be good as well. Now, we don't really have at all any roads with bus lanes on. That's not something you're going to get in here. So I'm just wondering whether to do something like this, just to add in a road across there and then a road up here. I don't want it to intersect with that one like that, and then we could take a path. Yeah, this ain't ever in a million years going to let me put a path in there, is it? Nope. I'll go a bit closer. Go, no. Okay, let's make this road a little bit smaller. So if we go... Oh, let's put on me snapping. If I go to there, let's turn off road guidelines. Oh, yes, the beauty of no mods. Let's go there instead, and then see if I can go from here. Yes. Excellent, there we go. So now they can get across onto here, and we could put a couple of bus stops on here. So we do need a bus depot, of course we do. We have the biofuel bus depot. What's that? 1,200 a week, 900 a week, 50,000 or 37,000. I think we're just going to go for the bog standard bus depot, and I think that's going to go over here where we have at the moment all of our different service type vehicles, and that actually fits in there rather nicely, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm liking that. And I think I'm also going to just grab this gravel path. Can I just put like 2 in there? Just to sort of fill in that area a bit. And maybe one over here. Yeah. I think that's good. That's fine. Excellent. And then we can add some bus stops in. So, oh, we do have these bus roads, don't we? Of course, of course, of course. I was thinking of smaller ones for this area, but never mind. So what I'm going to do is I want to run like a bus up. Let's just take a look at our road. So this road here is almost like a cut-through road, and we've got this main road down here. But I'm thinking if it can come up here and up there and just back again, it would cover most of this area without it being a big problem. So let's see. If we take that one there, and then we're going to stop at every other block along here, like that, like that. That's a bit close. Let's go, let's change this. Let's go there, and there, and there. And then it can turn around over there. Okay, if it's going to do that, oh, we could just loop it around. Do you know what? I'm going to loop it around instead. Then we're going to go every other block alternate to that, and then we can bring it down here and be on the other side of the road. I mean, everybody's really happy about this. Do you know what? I'm going to bring these back. I'm going to come down here, look, instead. And take that in. And then go round here and up the other side and join it. And then we'll go the opposite block. We'll skip this one, I think, shall we? I'm a bit worried it's a bit near to the... There we go. Then we'll go there, and then we'll go there. Yeah, something like that. So it covers all of this. And we also, of course, have our high school down here. But if I bring that down there, it's then going to swing onto the main road to come back. So I think this stop here will have to do for those wanting to get to the high school. There's people waiting there already, which is great. Let's see how many buses that's going to do. 4 vehicles. Is that the maximum? 5. All right, we're going to change the colour of that. And there's already people getting there, which is great. And then I'm wondering whether So this tram goes all the way around the outside. I think these people here are pretty well serviced. And I think, to be honest, most of these are as well. Yeah, so that should be okay. Look, here come our buses. So let's follow this new bus. Oh, I'm just enjoying the views of our city. Even though it's a snow city, you get the nice colours of the buildings. And I just think it looks fantastic, doesn't it? And he loves it so much, he's coming around for another look. What a guy. Okay, so we want to keep an eye on how many people end up waiting over here, but we could use this to add some more stops in, maybe some other roads up here for some other stops. Here we go. It's coming in to pick them up. Just wonder whether we could sort of maybe change this to be one way in and one way out instead of that. Because he's got to swing it round. Quite a big swing at the end, isn't he? If we went up here, I'm just going to be too close to that one. Oh, let's leave it like that. Let's just leave it like that. Look, and these are coming off to transfer to the bus. Ah, that is brilliant. So let's just take a quick look at our other line, how that's doing. So we've got that one there. So the new tram line to the industry. That was the purple one, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. Ooh, wow. So we've got tons of people waiting here. And we've got tons of people waiting up here. And these ones are all empty. Okay, so they're all sort of working their way through, which is fantastic. So we've got a bit more money. So let's just have a quick look at our budget again. With our aim to getting this down. Do you know what, actually? I think we're so close. We can put that down, can't we? Why did I not put that down before? Down to 101. And that's 101. We do need a little bit more electricity, but I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And just looking at our campus area, we're nearly at the end of the first year. So, as we said, I mean, we've only got a 32% chance. I wonder if I just whack this up just for the rest of the year and just see what happens. I mean, it's 36%, 32%. Is that... Base chance, academic staff. So it really doesn't add that much more for a whole heap of money, doesn't it? I mean, that is just nuts. I mean, losing money like mad. I'm going to forget it. I'm going to just leave it on what it was. Oh, it was 1,000, wasn't it? And we're just going to go with that. Yeah. Okay, just done a little bit of research. Of course, the research grant, I've just checked on the wiki, will result in one additional academic work regardless of the number created by chance. So we could force one, at least. Let's go for IT and engineering. So we paid for that one, and then we might get a second one because of this. So let's just keep the game going to the end of the year, and we may... just may jump up to the next level. Let's see what happens. And here it comes. The next year. Yay! Excellent. We've unlocked a new reputation level. Fantastic. Oh, it says +1, but we've unlocked... I'm confused. Oh, no, these are the things we had anyway, isn't it? Trade school, groundkeeping, study hall. No, we haven't unlocked the next one. Got 2 toga parties going on, which is good. Yeah, we've only got 1 academic work. So, darn it. We need to go another year to see whether we'll get our second one. Again, I could just pay for it outright. We might just see as we get towards the end of the year. But as for now, we don't have any extra to pop in. Okay. Okay, so we've got some space at the back here if we wish to bring in another road with some other buses to go to other parts of our city, which I'm sure we will do as we expand over here. So I'm going to leave this space free. So this is a nice little transport hub. I feel like I want to just give this its own little zone through here. So then we can give it its own cheeky little tea-related, transport-related name, which I know you lovely people are going to come up with because you're just so fantastic with coming up with names for. So it's for the university and for our transport hub as well. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to do the transport hub. We're going to have Transporty Heights. Love it. There we go. Default style. Excellent. That is what that's going to be called. Beat you to it. You need to be quicker, obviously. Cool. Okay, that's good. So we're just going to quickly check what we've got going on here. So there's tons of people here. Look, there's 200 waiting here and not enough buses to pick them all up. So we're going to add that up to 8. Then we're just going to go through these ones here. So what have we got? 116, 100. If something gets down here, it's filled up. So 17, 20. I mean, this is just ramming these lines, isn't it? It's absolutely ramming the lines. This one is okay. They're keeping on top of that. That was 2. Number 3, 16, 23, 14. Yep, they're keeping up with that. And number 4, we've got 26 up there for when it loops around. Time it gets here, it's filled up. Down here, these are mostly sort of almost filled up. Let's go for 15 on that, and we'll... There we go. And see how that goes. Excellent. So I'd like to expand a little bit as well. Looking perhaps over here. Let's have a look. So, yeah, this plot of land over here. What can we do? So we've got this big road, the collector that comes through here joins this other collector which goes up to the highway here, which is humming along nicely. It is going to need more collectors in the middle here, definitely, because some of these blocks are going to be huge. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start using the 2-lane road with trees, and we are going to mimic these grid shapes we've got here. So these are 1650. So what does that bring us to? 1650, yeah. So that was 12 long, wasn't it? So we're going to have these along here. I'm going to pop these in, and then we're going to just sort of see what the shape looks like and whether we're going to have to... Because at some point it's going to bend to match over here, isn't it? So let's just pop this in and see how it goes. Okay, so that's what it's going to give us, which I think is okay. We've got a few little odd spaces, which I don't mind, because that adds a bit of interest. And it is going to follow this grid for now. But once we get past this road, we're going to start transitioning into other types of building. This along here, yeah, I think, well, that is quite a large block, isn't it? I didn't want too many roads coming onto the main road here, but I think that's going to be okay. Let's just check our junctions. Yeah, it's popped all of those in. So if we adjust roads, grab that road, make that a priority road coming through there, and then we'll just double check the junctions that it's given us. So we'll turn off those stop signs, turn off that, and we'll get stop signs, and we'll do that all the way along here as it's coming onto a collector, and we'll do that there. This may end up being a traffic light. We'll see how it goes. I mean, this one's managed okay, isn't it? Oh, we've got traffic lights there. We don't need that. And we're probably going to get that along here as well. Yeah, so we'll change that. We'll change that. And then at the end here, we'll just leave that as it is. Oh, we've got it here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That should be it. Oh, no, one more. Any more for any more? No, you're good. Excellent. I'm going to remove that for now because there's no traffic. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I am thinking about having a sort of shopping precinct in the middle here. If we delete some of these roads, maybe even these two as well, it's going to cost us a lot. I mean, the posh mall we've got is 56,000. The Mall of Moderation, which actually I still think is quite a nice building. That could go in here as well. And then we've also got the hypermarket. Quite a lot of noise in those three, but I think, you know, we could bring that in here and do something rather nice. But we have reached the end of this episode. So if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our modded series tomorrow, and as we continue this unmodded vanilla series the day after that. And thank you for your continued support as well. I do appreciate it. Have a fantastic day. See you soon. Bye-bye.